Summary of poem The Ballad of the Landlord by Langston Hughes. The speaker repeatedly informs his landlord that his roof is leaking. A week ago, the speaker informed the landlord of this problem. The speaker keeps talking to the landlord, telling him over and over that his front steps are broken. The landlord tries to climb them, and the speaker is surprised that he doesn't trip and fall. The landlord demands that the speaker pay him $10, much to the speaker's ire. The landlord believes the speaker owes him $10, the speaker says incredulously. The speaker won't pay anything until the landlord fixes these things and the speaker's house is like new again. The speaker makes fun of the landlord by asking him what he will do now that he won't be paid. Will he eject the speaker? Turn off his heat? Throw him and all of his possessions into the street? The landlord is now acting snobbishly and talking down to the speaker observes. The speaker tells the landlord to keep talking, but if the speaker punches him, he won't be able to say a word. The landlord calls the police in a panic, saying, "Catch this guy." By threatening to not pay me and attempting to start a revolution, he is endangering the political system. The officer sounds his whistle. The police car's siren goes off. The speaker is taken into custody. The person who is speaking is taken to the local police station and put in an iron cell. A headline in the news about his arrest says that he is being held in jail because he threatened his landlord and has no way to get out on bail. The headline says that the man is black and that the judge has given him 90 days in jail.
About the poet. Langston Hughes was born in 1901 or 1902, sources differ, and he grew up during a period of significant cultural change for black people in America. He was born in Joplin, Missouri, and went to Columbia University in New York City to study. Despite dropping out, he settled in New York's Harlem neighborhood and lived there on and off from the 1920s until the day he died. He also traveled a great deal, however, and even worked as a crewman on a ship in 1923. The Negro Speaks of Rivers, Hughes' first known published poem, appeared in The Crisis, the official magazine of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP. Ballad of the Landlord came out in 1940, which was 20 years after it was written. In that time, Hughes became a literary leader during the Harlem Renaissance, a period of time when black culture grew and developed in Harlem from about 1918 to 1937. This renaissance included not only literature but also music, theater, and the visual arts. Participants in the movement wanted to rethink the Negro and create a black identity that was not based on what white people thought about black people. Along with black writers like Zora Neale Hurston and Countee Cullen, Hughes, who was sometimes called the Poet Laureate of Harlem, was a driving force. With his nuanced depictions of the everyday lives of black working-class Americans, including all of their injustices, he helped to propel the movement forward. Hughes said that Paul Laurence Dunbar, Carl Sandburg, and Walt Whitman were influences on his writing. He was also influenced by traditionally black American cultural forms, like blues and jazz music. He would often use syncopated rhythms and jive language in his poems to reflect the improvisational nature of jazz music. Hughes is known as an early innovator of jazz poetry, which is known for its jazz-like rhythm and the improvisational feel it frequently evokes. Hughes wrote novels, plays, essays, and autobiographies in addition to poetry.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.